All right, welcome to the finals of the Oklahoma Shootout. Phil the King Keffer here with Tyler Bertrand, who's joined us for the full top eight. And
Hey
we will be
everyone.
coming to you here with a timeless final. Dave's going to be playing Josh. And Dave will be going first because he was the 1 seed going into the top eight. Josh was the 2 seed, so anybody else he would have got to go first, but Dave has been holding things down all day. See if he can do it one more time. Good luck, gentlemen.
I'm not seeing video right now.
I think they're waiting on.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's nothing technical on my end.
Are you seeing them?
I'm not seeing anything right now.
You're not seeing video? I'm. They're shut. They're drawing cards. Right. Do you have a lag or what's?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna change networks here and see if that helps. You can hear me okay though?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't see the video. Hang on.
Dave's got a.
I see like your icon kind of talking, but I don't see like the actual. I can't see the. I don't think you're sharing your screen with me. I think that's the issue. I see now. It's coming on now. All right, we're good.
It's a little fuzzy on my. Sure. So Dave had a discard of the Void a Special EE for in here. Josh has got an event there. I'm still trying to work out what. You know what that is, Tyler?
I think that is Might Over Mind. It's one of probably the only strength teamworks, would be my guess. Can only see a quick glimpse of the artwork, but
I know he plays that, and I know he's playing Might Over Mind.
okay. So I guess he's only playing 3 strength teamworks, would be my guess, maybe even 2. I'm surprised Dave is playing that Inhumans 4-8.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, and we talked about how Dave likes to play slightly larger decks and really plays like as few discards as possible.
Okay.
And that it's really hard to like give Dave cards when you're venturing because he really keeps them.
Right.
You are correct. The event is only Teamwork Universe cards that act as strength play this battle.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a really nasty card for Josh to be able to play his best teamworks. Usually for an opponent not to be able to play any
Yep.
is very powerful.
Interesting that they're both kind of anti-teamwork decks in the finals too. It does hurt Dave a bit with his confusions. At least he still can play them against the strength teamworks.
Yeah, Dave does have the one we saw last start of the team. It looks like Josh is placed out. So try to go
everything.
lead here. Dave ventured
I
two.
didn't place Polaris. Oh, that is confusion. Okay.
That is.
I thought that was the OPD first.
Yep. So Josh now should have a little card advantage. So 7 on Josh's side to only 4 on Dave's side. Yep, we got it, guys. Thank you. 2 for Dave, 1 for Josh. These guys play earlier in the day? I feel like they would have, but I don't think it was on.
Yeah, they might have had to, based on their records. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because I think Dave's going to struggle a bit. His Inhumans card is not as good against a deck like Josh's just because he's got he might be able to stop the Fairchild 3, but beyond that, a lot of the stuff is going to be allies and teamwork. Or I guess Skullbuster is one you can stop.
So it looks like Dave won their matchup. They ended up playing the very first game of the day.
Oh, okay.
I know Dave lost to Larry at one point, but that might be probably. Well, we have a battle site deck versus an any deck in the final yet again. Really nice to see that both are completely playable at this point.
Yep.
Now that Reaver's multi-2 that Josh has there, I believe that can only be defended by a defensive special card. Is that right, Tyler?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was saying with the Royal Family. Like, there's not going to be a lot of cards they can stop with that against Josh's deck, except for that Skullbuster and the Fairchild 3. I mean, he's got a Heroes 11. That's pretty much it. The rest is going to come from Teamworks, Power Cards, or JW follow-ups.
Yeah. I feel like you guys have played a lot of the Reavers / Donald Pierce, probably more Donald Pierce.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I know you guys like that Pretty Boy card.
Yep. Yeah, I think Donald Pierce is one of the better characters in the game, for sure.
There's a lot of cards, like, pretty hard for Dave to overcome this place. But I mean, Dave has decent too. Dave's gotten.
How many cards does Josh have here? 3?
I guess they both have the same amount of place. Josh has 5 cards in his hand. Dave's got 3. So I guess Josh is. Maybe we'll see a venture of 3 here. Though some of them are small. And I'm assuming Dave ventured since I don't think Dave's got any triple.
Yeah, I can't see what Dave ventured. His missions are kind of off.
Probably have missions sitting beside me so that I can go up and down. But usually track fairly well. I wonder who the first person's going to be to get 5 rings, 4 rings, and full hand control of rings if they continue to do the ring.
Yeah. Is going to be the Mandarin of Overpower.
I'm not sure what's happening right now. They are still.
I don't know if Dave has a question or if someone's had to take a break or.
Dave has a. They're being. Maybe Dave decided. Ventured one, but hadn't decided. So I guess Josh wins the mission. So Josh should have 3 in the top, 1 bottom, and
I don't know what Dave ventured in the first. I'm assuming 2.
Yeah,
maybe 1.
I think it was 2. I think that okay. Josh did not draw a card. Pretty sure.
Okay. So he's either got 1 or 2 on the top, and then they each have 1 on the bottom.
Yeah, it's got to be. Which is a key number, because then you still have the ability to for the your opponent to card a lot of cards. Had 1 discard. They gave the Polaris 5 and Josh the something.
Yeah, I know from playing decks similar to Josh's, sometimes having like Skullbuster and the Fairchild 3 placed heats up the slot for Pretty Boy or the other lockout for Fairchild, and if you draw those at like a bad time, it ends up you go from like having a game winning combo to something that just is wasted.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If no one's attacking Fairchild, and you draw it in your hand, you can't play.
Exactly.
Dead.
Yeah, and you don't have like the other two to lock him fully down, or even another one. So he's only targeting one character.
Yep.
I can honestly say I haven't seen this collection of allies in like on both sides of the board in a very long time.
Wild. But Dave's got 3 allies. Josh has an ally. It's a
Yeah.
6-1 ally, Josh.
It's the 6-1. I see a 7-2 ally. I think it's great.
They must be doing a really good job of killing characters with Spectre KO because Josh is really getting away with playing with small cards. 2 3s on Fairchild. There's a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
So
Someone conceded there?
Yeah, somebody must have conceded.
Oh,
So Josh won.
okay.
So it looks like Josh probably has just 5 in the top, 1 in the middle, 1 in the bottom. I'm guessing eventually there.
See the ammunition of the Dave's hand? He's got 2, so he might have the no activators as well.
You're gonna have to play one of these. Looks like Josh has an event. That probably doesn't bode well for Dave. Josh could venture. He likes to do the lockout, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's like play choose a character and that character can attack or play cards, I think.
Each player has to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what that was. That helps like so if he's got 2 of the 3 lockouts, that's the other one, right? That's the purpose of that.
Exactly. And Josh does have Beast in his hand, so acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, and acrobatics against Dave's deck's actually a lot better because he doesn't have to worry about teamwork stuff.
Yeah, so it's only the small allies that could get through acrobatics. I guess Dave
Exactly.
could
The
throw
fall shot to go to the battle site or something.
right, exactly.
If the other guy's won.
But I don't. He's got Josh's whole hand, but he has the Reavers void. So
Oh, he got 2 teamworks with that. Wow.
if he can survive this hand, that could bring him.
Oh, 3 discards.
Brutal.
Okay, Josh got 2, so it's going to be close now.
Josh's third Sentinel.
Ooh. Oh, and another teamwork. Wow, he's even running the fighting teamworks with that event in there.
Card Dave just got that.
Yeah, that event was a +3 for Dave.
I guess Josh probably go too heavy. Fortunately. I don't blame him for taking.
So is it, I guess, Josh's venture or?
Should be Josh's venture, but the Dave went 2, so I guess Josh probably top.
Probably went 2 as well, right?
I would guess.
Maybe 1.
Josh is starting us off with the The ally card, 6 any power to play. Acts as a 1 energy if it hits. And then Josh.
Tough to not take a 1 energy.
Yeah, he has 3 there. He could block it easily, but yeah, with no hits on the end, it's hard not.
E3 is actually more playable against the JW and the deck too, so I would probably take it.
People really do seem to play a lot of these cards that are hard to block. I know Dave likes to play more. These JW cards are, yeah. Paul Tyler. That's exactly why that 1 energy.
Yeah.
Follow with an 8 strength after that 3 fighting. Full.
Yeah.
Sure, Josh has his deck pretty dialed. Played it quite a lot. He's had a lot of. So Dave's decided to block the intellect.
I don't even know. Does he have a card he can defend that with?
I don't know.
I thought I might have seen 1 power card in his hand, but
He's got a problem though because between the 11 and the multi-2, I think you can probably only block 1 of them.
yeah. I mean, you can. Yeah, that's the issue.
Wow. Dave's I think Dave went 2, so Dave's probably thinking, but he might lose.
There's so many cards that can see this off of like. This is why defense is so much more powerful in this game. If you can't defend and you've got 6 cards in your hand, it doesn't matter because your team will explode.
Josh. Dead.
What was going on?
Not sure. I know that you're not allowed to look through the dead pile though.
Yeah, was that a dead pile or a draw pile?
That was a dead pile for Josh.
Okay. So he just sorted through that? Because, yeah, that's definitely not allowed.
I'm not sure.
Like, unless he played a card that allows him to do that.
Can't hear them obviously right now. I think Dave's really thinking. I think we're right on. I think that he knows he's alive if he plays it further. He might be able to get 1 more hit in before having to run because he has the 1 in void.
Yeah, I think he's thinking he's got 1 turn here.
Yeah. I mean, if Josh is venturing for the win, it's not the end of the world to give Josh. It hurt, but and like Dave's still got a ton of place cards because.
Yeah, you'd want Josh to spend a few, but.
Right, like if he gets a Strange Avoid, he can then take care of the 2, right?
Yeah.
But he would to have it get that, or like say his Guardian or something.
Even if he plays the royal family on the first attack, then concedes. At least they draw another one. And he's still with 1 of the 2 problems.
That's if he let him give him a chance to play 1. Maybe play another card out of his to hit, get some pressure. Because Dave has the beauty of unlimited limit. I feel like we've had one go like crazy. Dave,
Did someone concede here, or what's going on?
I think Dave All right, Lauren. Is that any better? All right, guys. Here we go. Dave is on the ropes. Josh is moments away. He can get one more good hand, find a way to lock his characters out or something here.
Yeah, he needs one
He might
clean hand
do
here.
that. Yeah, that's all it's going to take.
I mean, I don't see a lot of cards left in Josh's. Or is that he counted his hand out first then, right? So he still has a fair bit of drama. Okay. I don't know.
No negates.
Yeah. I mean, if Josh did draw his lockout, that could be a problem. I mean, again, Dave would have to. Yeah,
So
Dave would
Josh,
have to throw it anyway, but
all right, so Josh discarded a 3 and another 3. So Fairchild's 3 and 3 intellect. Dave
I
did get
think
the
that's
6.
it for those threes now because he's doing two of them now. So I don't think there's any more Fairchild threes.
Yeah, we saw the thing 10 go away also, so it's sort of irrelevant.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange avoid did come for Dave, so he has ways to stop the 2 and the 11 now.
Yeah.
That could be the decision that wins this turn. Come back and win. Cards, Josh.
I'm not sure. Looks like 4 maybe. He discarded 3, I believe, and yeah. So and he placed
2.
the allies. So he's got 4.
I think he discarded 2. I think he discarded a pair.
No, he discarded a 7 strength as well.
Oh, he did. That was.
He caught that after, yeah, and then he placed the ally. So I see a Fairchild Confusion in his hand, which I don't even think is playable.
That's a completely dead card. Dave
Yeah.
has a 0 I believe. Josh probably that. That does beg the question, like, if you know for a fact that your opponent doesn't have any in your deck,
Yeah.
shouldn't you have to discard that card? Like, kind of like.
Yeah, I know that's interesting, right? Because, like, yeah, I guess technically you're supposed to, but are you supposed to have that type of complete information before game starts?
Right, I don't feel like you should be forced to have that information or to, like, ever be responsible for having that yeah. Even if you played them the whole way through a deck earlier in the tournament, it's,
Yeah,
like, not your responsibility to the whole deck.
I guess it would get weird if the opponent just straight up told you, but it's
Yeah,
weird meta games back and forth that way.
metagame, yeah, play for Dave in the first round. Now don't hold any of those confusions.
That's right. I'm telling you right now, I don't have any teamwork. Oh, so they're gonna get through.
Good.
Oh, he does have he's got the Spartan's training ground or the
Oh, that's
armory,
true.
right? That's gonna save him, I think.
So yeah, the armory will save him with that
You're
6.
playing that with the 6, yeah. Okay. Wow. I wonder if Josh, that was an oversight. I think it might have been because the 6 would have KO'd him just as well. I don't think he's anticipating that 8 getting defended that way.
I mean, you never know. He can only use that armory one time, so
True.
he might have wanted to. He might have wanted to get the armory out, so the armory couldn't use to block the 11.
Oh, that's a good point. He's using a 7 to defend. Honestly, I would probably take that fighting hit.
Yeah, there's so many. That's big.
Oh, if that lands, that's huge.
It's target characters can't attack or play specials, right?
No, it's discard all place cards too.
Oh, it's.
I believe. I think it's a Raza too, isn't it? No, sorry, you're right. It's they can't attack or play place there or play specials. Yeah, I thought it's the other one that's the Raza that's like that.
Okay, so there goes the avoid and
The Fortress.
the fortress.
Fortress would have been big if lockouts had come up, but
Yeah, so Dave's definitely hanging in there. Yeah, target character.
yeah, there's someone that hasn't worked discard all cards and can't play specials or something. Can't remember.
You know, Dave always plays a few extra cards or a hand or two extra. So if this continues to be as slow going as it is, we could easily get to
Oh,
the
that's
point where
definitely that definitely favors Dave for sure.
I'm not sure about Josh's, but I would guess that Josh is probably close to 56 if he's trying to lock thing if he's trying to do lockouts.
It's just the issue is with the lockouts. I know from like playing them so frequently is that without one place, it's really hard to draw the hand. And even when you do draw all three in the hand, that's still three cards out of a potential 8 card hand that's just being used to lock out.
Yeah.
And that doesn't leave you with a lot of offense that way. In Josh's case, got a lot placed, but
So Lawrence, I don't know exactly where the missions are. For sure, Josh is still in a position that he could venture for the win, and I doubt that Dave is because Dave had that adventure of two. He had to pretty sure that Josh is still pretty close to winning if he were to get a hand. He gets the advantage here. See how Josh is taking advantage of Fairchild's inherent ability to place two universe cards.
yeah, the ally definitely makes that a little bit more viable.
That much.
I see another set of hands. Oh, okay. They're fixing the missions for us.
Better. Yeah, that's so much.
That's better.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so looks like Josh got either one or two in the middle, and then one on the bottom.
I think one in the middle, one in the bottom for Josh. So
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
maybe two from the top. Did you see how many go went off?
I couldn't see how many peeled off, but
I think Dave entered two also. So this might be like a even straight up
sweet.
battle.
The colors that are on England are going to be rough, though.
Yeah, we might get back to that problem of playing cards for the character.
That's Gamma Terror, or the old, or the new version.
Guess or
Interesting. So he's saving the acrobatics, which means he probably doesn't have the lockout this.
I think it's four. I really think it's four.
Oh, was that the 4? Yeah, you might be right.
Josh negates it though, obviously.
Okay, he does negate it.
Josh has the same problem, of course, in a big this to be able to play all of his cards before his character KO'd. Clearly needs at least two rounds just based on placed cards. But
It's a big confusion.
wow, yeah. Starts with here, is it? Doesn't. I guess it's pretty nice off floor, Dave.
Yeah.
That's got to be. Gonna be Josh. Sequence of plays gonna matter a lot here.
I think Dave's going to probably squeeze this battle out. I don't think Josh has enough defense, and I think he's a bit concerned that things are going to start punching through.
I mean, Venture is so good for Josh though. Like,
Yeah.
he might just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fairchild 6th inning.
I think that was the. I think that was also the hero shift from Dave.
Okay.
Okay. Dave is tough. Got to be getting through the deck of Josh.
I mean, that's the thing. I haven't seen him discard any of the OPDs, so they got to be clumped together in some hands. It's just, how deep are they? I don't think I've seen him play a post.
We have. I don't remember him playing a post activator. I mean, he certainly hasn't played the one per deck avoid.
No. I haven't seen
He
any
might
of the OPDs or even a post at this. So I see the Fairchild one in his hand now.
Yeah. So if he were to have all those activators right, he could definitely.
Yeah, even with two, with Onslaught Citadel, that's usually in.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that, like, you got one character's worth of venture, and if he locks off heroes and Fairchild and lets Donald Pierce or Reavers go, then he's got even less venture to add up that he has to win the game with, like Dave does.
Right. Like, there's no way Dave would have enough.
No, he might have 16 to 17 points max that, like, to avoid killing.
Dave would about that. No Josh necessarily. But if Josh goes for the win, probably a pretty good tip off. I do like how everyone's taking. On a hot streak, sure. Boston CFC this. Definitely a sleeper pick for player of the year this year.
Yeah.
Go mute for a second, Tyler.
What's that? Can you hear me okay?
Hey guys, so the holdup is Dave's not positive if he moved his missions from last battle.
Oh, okay.
And Joe's on the phone with me to see if we know. I want to say that he did, but if anybody's positive that they watched him move them or not move them, please.
mean, if anybody's watching the stream, they should be able to rewind the stream. We're watching it kind of live, so we don't have the capability of doing that. But anybody watching on YouTube,
Sean thinks they both did. I also think I saw Dave's hand over there.
how many missions does Dave have on the top?
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure that he did. So I think they're going to forward. Sure why Dave's those. Love to know how many cards are left in the deck.
Yeah,
Might not matter. One.
okay. So he has to have another one in order for him to
Wow, he's going for the win.
Yeah.
Josh is going for the win. He's going to have his lockout. I'm sure. Oh, Dave's for them both. Not playing an either on the team, so hard to see.
This is where the allies do actually hurt you to some degree with the lockout because they can lock out before you get JW. Dave probably knows. Okay, so he doesn't have the Reaver's lockout.
Oh, the JW. Okay. Might have wanted to save that for later, though.
Oh, and you got the multi. Oh, okay. Yeah, now this is what's tricky. If now Josh walks the other two out, he has 7 points of venture that he has to deal with.
Josh wanted that to happen. Well, 8.
Right. Yeah. This is what's sneaky with lockouts, right? Is that you actually think that you want something until you realize what's happening, and then you realize quickly you should have done the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough for Dave.
Yeah.
He could have switched.
JW5 still punches through, which is something that he might be able to get that through if he plays in a sneaky way, but
yeah, that's true. The 5 off Polaris could certainly. It's a 5 strength for the kill. Block 6 or less range in reserve. Josh has got quite the strength. He's got the 3 AW. Both this and the follow up are going to have to be blocked by power cards on the screen.
But I don't know about that 6. That might be his only teamwork follow up.
That's true. He might not. It might be very costly for him to play that.
Yeah.
But if Dave plays the 8, he'll know it's going to hit.
That's right.
It would be worth doing. Okay, good. Got a 6. Block.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Monster hand, Josh.
Wow. Let's look at top 5. That could be a big card.
Yeah, I mean, if
it's another 8 power card, or
yeah, he could really use another 8 energy.
Even the Strange Avoid is actually pretty huge. It just looks like he doesn't have enough cards. That's kind of what I'm looking at as far as what Dave's got left.
Yeah, how many cards are still left in Josh? He's got at least the Avoid for Fairchild.
Yeah.
It's another JW.
Okay, so which is actually, I think that's smart. Makes it so your 7 Atlas gets through for venture, but
yeah, it's the exact card he needed. Josh is going to be able to master mold that 7 away after the fact, though.
Right.
And Dave certainly has a deck that has the ability to fight what Josh is trying to do here, but because of the card disadvantage, not be. Josh still has 4 cards. Hard to imagine Dave getting out of it.
He really needs Inhumans to stay alive too. It's like he may not have a choice. Not being able to play Royal Family against an 11 does hurt.
Yeah, now he lost the Inhumans, so flip the Inhumans over or remove them. Like this happened earlier when Ghost Rider played cards back dead. Not like Dave did a mistake, but it happened.
Yeah, that's good.
Dave just knows. Yeah, unfortunately, he does
I mean,
still.
I actually think Dave's able to get all his cards off, other than like to dodge the lockout. I think Josh only has Fairchilds. I think he was just betting based on card advantage.
Yeah, he might be. I mean, if Josh doesn't get to play the Fairchild card, that's one less.
Yeah, and that could happen. Like, I don't. The 4 multi is the only card I think he's going to be able to play it against.
Starting to get some venture. That 11's ahead.
Yeah, that's the big issue right now. Okay, so now you can use the 4 defensively. This is a bloodbath of a hand. So I think that JW5 is a hit.
Oh, he's got Josh has a negate in his hand that's dead. Oh my gosh, crazy.
Wow. And this is
but
close.
26 venture for Josh. How much does Dave have? Let's see. 10, 20, 23? 23, 26, 23. Josh is ahead right now. Josh has some.
It depends on what that last card is in Dave's hand. A fortress would be great.
Like I said, we saw that already. It's over because Josh can remove the 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Congratulations.
That was close. That onslaught may not have been playable either. Yeah, I think Dave may have lost by like 6 points. That Royal Family was the card. If he could have played that, that would have been the difference.
That's sent. They haven't done it. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Great game, guys. Great tournament. Josh takes down the OKC shootout, winning the first ring and the first event of the season.
Yep. Congrats.
Another great event for Dave, making the finals. Well done. That win is coming. Feel it for you. Well, guys, thanks for staying with us all day. If anybody has any last questions in the chat, let us know now before we sign off. But yeah, great start to the season, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody at Niagara Falls.
Well, there you go. He's putting the ring on.
There it is. Look at that. All right, Josh. Very nice.
All right, guys, I'm signing off.
Take care, Tyler.
Yeah.
Wow. Sweet. String. Can you get it off?